A muscular wrestler training in a pit of earth, throwing thousands of squats and push-ups, dust rising. Powerful, epic music. No machines, no protein powders, no modern gym. And yet, one man trained in a pit of mud and reportedly never lost a single match in over 50 years. The ancient Indian way of building strength created some of the most powerful humans who ever lived. And here's the wild part. The modern fitness world is now scrambling to copy these lost secrets that India figured out centuries ago. This is the story of the Desi gym, India's ancient temple of strength. India's ancient gym. A traditional open-air earthen training ground, surrounded by simple walls, a small shrine in the corner. It's called the Akhara, a traditional Indian gymnasium that's existed for centuries, but it looks nothing like the gyms you know. No machines, no mirrors, just earth, simple tools, and dedicated men training hard. There are no treadmills, no dumbbells, no flashing screens, just a pit of soft earth, a few ancient tools, and a lifestyle built entirely around one goal, forging the human body into something extraordinary. And it all starts with the ground beneath their feet. Wrestlers carefully preparing the earth, mixing it, smoothing the pit by hand. The heart of every Akhara is its pit, a bed of soft, loose earth where the wrestlers train and fight. Earth being mixed with oil, turmeric, and other natural ingredients. But this isn't just dirt. The soil is carefully prepared and mixed with natural ingredients believed to protect the skin and keep it clean. The wrestlers tend to this ground every single day. To them, it's not just a training surface, it's sacred. A statue of Hanuman, the monkey god, watched over by the wrestlers. Most Akharas are devoted to Hanuman, the Hindu god of strength and devotion. And the life of a traditional wrestler is one of strict discipline, waking before sunrise, no smoking, no alcohol, a simple lifestyle, and total dedication to their craft. The Akhara isn't just a gym, it's a way of life. A wrestler performing a flowing, sweeping push-up, then deep squats in rhythmic repetition. Now here's where it gets incredible. The foundation of Indian strength training isn't weights, it's the body itself. Close-up of the dand, a diving, flowing push-up, and the baitak, a deep, fast squat. Two exercises form the core of it all. The first is the dand, a flowing, full-body push-up. The second is the baitak, a deep, explosive squat. Simple movements, but the wrestlers don't do 10 or 20. They do them by the thousands, every single day. A wrestler in a trance-like rhythm, counting hundreds of reps, sweat pouring. These two movements build unreal strength, stamina, and flexibility all at once. And if those names sound familiar, it's because the modern fitness world borrowed them. You may know them today as Hindu push-ups and Hindu squats, now used by athletes and trainers all over the West. Modern Western athletes performing the exact same movements in a gym. A workout perfected in India centuries ago, rediscovered as cutting-edge fitness today. A wrestler swinging a giant mace, a heavy stone ball on a long wooden handle, behind his back. The Desi gym does use tools, but not the kind you'd expect. Close-up of the gada, mace, and the mugdar, heavy wooden clubs. Meet the gada, a massive mace with a heavy weight on the end of a long handle. Wrestlers swing it in powerful arcs behind their shoulders, building crushing grip, core, and shoulder strength. Then there's the mugdar, heavy wooden clubs swung in flowing circles to forge powerful arms and shoulders. A split screen, ancient wrestler with a mace, modern gym goer with a steel mace. And once again, the modern world has caught on. Walk into a trendy fitness studio today, And you'll find steel maces and club bells being sold as the latest training tools. But India was swinging these exact weapons of strength centuries ago. The simple tools lined up against a wall, timeless and powerful. No electronics, no fancy machines, just iron, wood, stone, and raw human effort. A vintage-style portrait of a legendary, powerfully built wrestler. And no story of the Desi gym is complete without its greatest legend, a wrestler many consider one of the strongest men in history. His training was almost beyond belief. According to the stories, he performed thousands of squats and thousands of push-ups every single day, while also wrestling dozens of opponents. His diet was just as extreme. Enormous amounts of milk, clarified butter, and almonds to fuel his body. The wrestler standing undefeated, opponents unable to beat him. The result? A career spanning roughly 50 years, in which he is said to have never been defeated. He challenged the greatest wrestlers in the world, and none could beat him. A subtle nod to martial arts, a figure studying old training methods. His training methods became so respected that they're even said to have influenced legendary martial artists who came after him. Built not in a high-tech gym, but in a humble pit of Indian earth. A peaceful shot of an Akhara at sunrise, wrestlers beginning their training, dust catching the light. The Desi gym is a reminder of something powerful, that real strength was never about machines or shortcuts. It was about discipline, patience, simple tools, and an unbreakable connection between body and mind. While the world chases the newest fitness trends, many of those new ideas are simply ancient Indian wisdom rediscovered. The Akhara figured it out long ago, and it's still standing, still training, still forging strength the old way. Would you survive a single day of training like this? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to discover more of India's incredible lost knowledge, subscribe to Mysteries of India. There's so much more to uncover. I'll see you in the next one.